Hello students. Now today in the retirement of partnership, let's solve sum number 14. First of all, we read the whole sum that Chirag, Jigar and Keshav are the partner sharing P&L in the ratio of 3:2:1. Balance sheet of their firm on 31st/3/16 was as under. Now this balance sheet is given. Now we read that instructions, adjustments. Keshav retired on 31st/3/16. Following conditions were decided at the time of requirement. First, land and building is to be increased by 20%. So tick mark on land and building. The next one is machinery is valued at 90% of its book value. So tick mark on machinery. BDR on debtors is to be reduced by 5%. Tick mark on BDR. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 36,000. This is for the working of the goodwill. 2,000 is outstanding for salary payable to an employee. For this we pass separate effect. Last one is the important adjustment, that is Chirag and Jigar will bring necessary amount in cash in such a manner that amount due to Keshav is to be paid in cash and balance of cash may remain in the firm as working capital. Rupees 14,000 and their capital in the new firm become proportionate to their new P&L ratio. Now this adjustment we will see at this last time, because this we have to solve at the end. So first of all we solve up to the 6th adjustment and then after we look at the 7th. So for this sum we prepare revaluation account, cash account. Here cash balance is given, so we prepare cash account, partners capital account and new balance sheet of the firm after retirement. So we prepare these 4 specimens. First of all we record opening balance of capital account and opening balance of cash account. So see, by balance brought down in the capital account on credit side Chirag, Jigar and Keshav's, and for cash account debit side to balance brought down 2,000. Right? Amount is already given over here, so this amount only we have to record. Now the next is we transfer asset side into the new balance sheet. First of all we record land and building. So see here, land and building 50,000, inner side leave one line and draw the line because there is one tick mark. Then after machinery, so machinery inner side 20,000, leave one line and draw the line. Then after investment as it is write down inner side, investment inner side 10,000, leave one line and draw the line because there is one tick mark on that. Then after stock write down as it is, no tick, 1 minute, sorry. Stock write down as it is, no tick mark on that. So stock as it is outer side. Then after debtors 20,000, debtors inner side 20,000, cash that is recorded. Now we look at that liability side. See the liability capital is recorded, general reserve that is accumulated profit, so that is to be distributed. Then creditors 40,000, 44,000, not that 40,000. Creditors 44,000 as it is outer side. Right? Now after creditors nothing is given, so liability side that is also over. Now we solve working for the goodwill. First of all we write down old ratio, Chirag, Jigar and Keshav. Old ratio is given, that is 3:2:1 in the sum. Now here new ratio is not given, so old ratio that is only a new ratio that is only our gaining ratio. That is new ratio is equals to old ratio is equals to gaining ratio, all are same. Now Keshav is retiring from the firm, so 3:2, now that becomes new gaining ratio. Now goodwill of the firm is valued at 36,000, which is given in the sum. Now we take out part of Keshav, that comes 1/6. So 36,000 into 1/6 comes 6,000. So this 6,000 we distribute in between 3:2 in between Keshav and Chirag. So Chirag's part comes out 3,600, Jigar's part comes out 2,400. Now we pass entry for it, both becomes receiver, Keshav becomes giver. So Chirag's capital account debit 3,600, Jigar's capital account debit 2400 to Keshav's capital account credit 6000. Now we pass entry for the goodwill. We just post the entry. On debit side, reverse name Keshav's capital account, Chirag's column 3600, Jigar's column 2400, and on credit side, reverse name Chirag's capital account in the column of Keshav 3600, the Jigar's capital account in the column of Keshav 2400. So entry for the goodwill is over. Then we distributed general reserve 3:1 in the old ratio in between all partners. Whenever accumulated reserves and profits that are to be distributed at the time of retirement, it is to be distributed in between all partners in their old ratio. Now we solve adjustment. First one, that is value of land and building is to be increased by 20%. So see, 50,000's 20% comes 10,000. So 10,000 added in the land and buildings outer side comes 60,000. Second effect we pass on revaluation credit side, land and building 10,000. Next adjustment, that is machinery is valued at 90% of book value. Book value is 90% that we have to value, that means 20,000 multiplied by 90% comes 18,000, that comes outer side. So there is a decrease of rupees 2,000. This 2,000 we debited on revaluation debit side, that to machinery account 2,000, because there is a decrease in the value of asset. Increase in the value of asset comes on revaluation credit, decrease in the value of asset comes on revaluation debit. Now the next one, that is market value of investment is 150% of its book value. Investment, that is 10,000 is given in the old balance sheet. 10,000's 150% comes 15,000 outer side. We have to value 150% of the investment. So 15,000 comes outer side. So there is an increase of rupees 5,000. This 5,000 we record revaluation credit side by investment 5,000. The next is VDR on debtors is to be reduced by 5%. Now see, debtors are of rupees 20,000 given. 20,000's 5%, that is 1,000. So 1,000 subtract करके 19,000, that is outer side. This 1,000 we record revaluation credit side by VDR 1,000, because this is also our profit, this is also our income. Now the next goodwill is solved. Now the next 2,000 is outstanding for salary payable to an employee. 2,000 is outstanding, so that is our expense for us, the revaluation debit side to outstanding salary 2,000, and that is our liability also. So liability side by outstanding salary 2,000. Now the last, that is Chirag and Jigar will bring necessary amount in cash in such a manner that amount due to Keshav is to be paid in cash and balance of cash may remain in the firm as working capital rupees 14,000, and their capital in the new firm become proportionate to the new P&L ratio. Now for this, first of all we require totaling. First of all make the totaling of revaluation, so that comes 16,000. So profit arises, that is of rupees 12,000. That 12,000 is to be distributed in between partners 3:1, all partners. This profit we transfer to the transfer to the partners capital account as by revaluation profit 6, 4 and 2. 12,000 is to be distributed in between 3:1, so that comes 6, 4 and 2. So that transfer to partners capital account credits as revaluation profit 6, 4 and 2. Now we have to find out new capital of the firm. So for that we make totaling, accept this amount 30,000 plus 3,000 plus 6,000. 30,000 plus 3,000 plus 6,000 comes 39,000. First of all, 39,000 total comes. From this 3600 we have recorded. So this we subtract 3600 will less from that. So see, less 3600 comes 35400. Now total of Jigar 20,000 plus 2,000 plus 4,000 comes 26,000 less 24,000. This is balance brought down. ये अभी नहीं, ये वर्किंग के बाद में हमें फाइंड आउट करना है, बट दिस आई हैव ऑलरेडी रिकॉर्डेड. 2400. So 26,000 minus 2,400 comes 326. 23,600 that comes. Now we make totaling of Keshav. So that credit side comes higher. So that is 19,000. So here by balance brought down 19,000. Means we have to pay 19,000 in the form of cash to the Keshav. We do not have to pay this 19,000 in the form of load. Why? Because this is given in the sum. See, Keshav is to be paid in cash and the balance of cash may remain in the firm as working capital rupees 40,000. So now we look at this working. Now see, हमको ये we require these two amounts also for the new capital of the firm. Why? Because this is our balance brought down, right, before totaling. So this is required for the new capital of the firm, that is 35,400 and 23,600. Now we find out additional capital for the Keshav. We have to pay 19,000 to the Keshav, right? ये 19,000 हमें in the form of cash pay करना है Keshav को. 19,000 we pay. Then after we keep 14,000 in the as a working capital in the firm. So we add this, so that total comes 33,200. 33,000. Now we have cash of rupees 2,000 as the opening balance. See, cash rupees 2,000. We have to pay cash to the Keshav. So we have only this much of cash. So this we subtract from that. So we subtract this 2,000. So now 31,000 left. So now 31,000 we have to pay to the, that is 31,000 that remains in the firm, right? ये इतना कैश पे करना है केशव को, इतना वर्किंग कैपिटल रखना है. 2,000 कैश that is already given in the sum. So now we have 31,000 balance in the form of capital or cash. Now we have 35,400 plus 23,600 plus 31,000. Total comes 90,000. Total of this three comes 90,000. So this is the capital of new firm, 90,000. So Chirag's, now this we distribute in the new ratio or gaining ratio, all are equal, right? This we distribute in the new, if new ratio is given then we distribute this in new ratio. So capital of Chirag 90,000 multiplied by 3 by 5 comes 54,000. Capital of Jigar comes 36,000. So now we record this over here. Capital account 54,000, 36,000 comes 90,000 outer side. So that is our balance brought down 54,000 and 34,000, right? Now we make totaling of cash. Now see, before totaling of cash, here we check that कि कुछ amount due तो नहीं है, right? So here 54,000 plus 36. Now we make again totaling. हमको कैश भी पे करना है. कौन कितना कैश पे करेगा केशव को, that we find out. So 54,000 plus 3,600 comes 57,600. उसमें से ये सारा अमाउंट हम लेस कर देंगे. 30,000, 3,000 and 6,000. So that comes 18,600. So we pay cash to the Keshav, this much. Chirag pays 18,600. Now make the totaling of Jigar. 34,000 plus 2,400 comes 38,400. From that less 20,000, then less 2,000, then less 4,000. So comes 12,400. So this much of cash we pay to Jigar. कैश पे करेंगे, सो कैश का डेबिट साइड भी जाएगा इफेक्ट. सो टू चिराग्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट, टू जिगर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट, राइट? ओके, बिकॉज दे आर पेइंग कैश. cash account debit to Chirag and Jigar. This kind of entry that will come. So now balance brought down comes 14,000. So this by Keshav's capital account, that 19,000 we pay cash, so that also comes on credit side, because firm pays cash, Keshav becomes receiver. So Keshav's capital account debit to cash account credit. तो हो गया ये posting tally, right? Okay. Now we write down balance of the cash account. So cash account 14,000. Then make the totaling. So the total comes 1,36,000. So this is how we can solve this sum number 40, right? Okay. So now see, I am showing this whole sum. You first of all, I'll show you this page. So write down this in your notebook. You pause this video, write down this in your notebook and practice this again by yourself. Right? Okay. So that's all for today.